Hey guys, today I'm working with a Whirlpool HE washer and electric dryer set. And right now I've got this set on a deep water wash. You can see tons of options on here. Now I bypassed the lid switch by taking it off and sticking it in right here. So it's locked. You wouldn't be able to open the lid otherwise. But I do that so we can kind of watch it. I want to show you that final spin cycle is nice and fast and smooth. And you can see it's filling up with water right now. It's going through the sensing portion. These HE machines are a little different than the older machines, but they sense how heavy the load is, how much water to use, all that. And you can set your soil level, your temperature, all that good stuff. Now the washer gets a 28-point inspection and the dryer gets a 22-point inspection. Everything electrical, mechanical, it all gets checked. And everything has to work perfectly before it gets listed up for sale or before it leaves my care. And this video is kind of as if you were standing here yourself testing it out. That way you know everything works perfect. When you take it home, plug it in, you'll be good to go. So we're going to let it move through the wash portion. I'll come back and show you that it's agitating, that it drains the water out, and then we'll get a look at that final spin cycle. So we'll allow it to finish filling up and we'll come back. Alright, we've switched over to wash mode. It's stopped several times to add more water. We've got a good amount of water, just about full submersion there, and that agitation plate on the bottom sucks those clothes in, kind of like a vortex. And the agitation plate has fins on the bottom and it kind of sucks them down, and that's where that agitation process, that's how it works on this machine. So it's a little different than a center post agitator, but it still works just basically the same. So from here, we'll let it finish up the wash cycle. I'll show you that it drains the water out and move on to the spin cycle. All right, coming out of that wash cycle, you can hear it draining that water out. Nice and fast. Of course, it doesn't spin as this process goes through. It won't spin. Once it's drained the water out, then it'll go through a spin cycle and kick the drain on and off a couple times, and then move into the rinse cycle. Okay, moving into the final spin cycle. It is just now finishing up draining all the water out. Now this has a three-part spin to this spin cycle. So it'll spin low, medium, and then high. And that's how it gets all the water out, and it cycles the drain as it does it. So I'm going to come back for the fastest last spin cycle just to show you everything's smooth. I'll be able to lift this lid up and show you that it's running nice and fast. So we'll allow it to go through the first two, and then we'll come back for the last one. All right, final spin, fastest spin cycle. See, it's got a nice smooth spin, spinning nice and fast. Pretty heavy load too, mostly jeans and towels. And this lid's just a little bit shaky because it's supposed to be locked down. Obviously you would not be able to lift this up. That lid lock would keep it locked down. Otherwise, that's going to do it for this. We're going to let it finish up. We'll move those clothes over to the dryer and show you the dryer. Okay, now we've got it's actually a Kenmore electric dryer. It's so similar I didn't realize that it wasn't the same brand, whereas the other one is a Whirlpool. This one's actually a Kenmore, but they actually go really well sitting side by side. They have the same color accents and everything. So anyhow, we've got the clothes loaded up here. You can see the light works and everything. Go ahead and close that up. Just hit it on time dry, high heat, and hit go. Nice, quiet, smooth. You can hear it tumbling those clothes. Of course, like I said, the dryer gets a 22-point inspection. All the electrical components on it, in dealing with the heating element, the timer, the switches up here on the console, everything gets checked. And like I said, it has to work perfectly before all listed up for sale here. Giving it just a second to heat up, and then I'm going to show you with my heat gun that it does in fact heat up like it's supposed to. So top of this is measuring out about 69 degrees. And you can see the floor there is about 61. So we'll go ahead and open this up, show you that there's plenty of heat coming out of the heating element tube there. So that can get pretty hot. That tube actually get up to about 375. But the inside of your dryer is only going to get from about 95 up to 195 when it's been running full blast. And that is going to be determined on what you have your heat setting at here. So you go 95 degrees, or you could even go air fluff for no heat if you had a really delicate item. So tons of options here. I'm pretty much just a high and time dry and just hit go type of person. You could also go with the auto sensor here, which controls the heat automatically, and it's got a 40-minute wrinkle guard on it too. So tons of options on this guy here. And as you can see in here, everything works perfectly. We'll go ahead and get these listed up for sale. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and you guys have a great day. Thank you.